Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. It's not going green. I hope you can see me. I'm having terrible difficulties. I've got a black screen, so I can't see myself. So, okay, so I don't know if... Please let me know if you can see me or hear me, because... Bonjour, Raya. Bonjour, Glad Bourdio. Please let me know if you can see me and if you can hear me, please. Okay, so you are live. Thank you very much. You can hear me and see me. Okay, because I have a black screen. But anyway, that's fine. So you can see me and hear me. So I will continue. The topic today is the menopause and the problem they have given you with your style. So let's say bonjour to Raya, Glad Bourgio, Monica Dubieleka from Warsaw, Glad Bourgio from Sicily. Okay, just a minute, please. So you can get the comments. I'm getting the comments. Sorry about that. Judy, Frances, Britt, and Barbara, Belinda, Shannon. Bonjour, everybody. And the topic for today is the menopause, the dreaded menopause, and the problem they are giving you with your style. So again, just for those who don't quite know, I'm having a technical problem. Is you can see me and hear me, so that's great. But I can't see myself. I have a blank screen, so never mind. I will talk to the green little light here. And so with the menopause, the body changes, the mind as well. You lose muscle tone, the tummy you may get a bigger tummy, you may put on weight, your waistline's a little bit bigger, that kind of thing. Let's not forget maybe you don't sleep as well, maybe even, your eating habits change, and, you are perspiring more and that kind of thing. So let's have a look. I have a few questions. So let me reply to your answers, and also please comment. And don't forget to send me a heart or two on the way. So I have a few comments and questions. So comments first from Fiona. Suddenly my body changed. Loose skin, particularly arms and tummy, so I no longer wear sleeveless tops. I have decluttered my wardrobe, only keeping things I feel confident and comfy in. That's just very good, Fiona. And also, that is such a common problem, the arms. And also, I think a loss of confidence, because your body is changed, and you no longer feel confident on your body, and also you no longer feel confident in what you used to wear. So now you have to change what you're wearing. You're not quite sure about it. You don't want to show your arms. You don't want things to be too tight. Things are no longer as comfortable as they were as well. If you wear something that's probably made in polyester, acrylic, suddenly everything makes you sweat, comfortable, it's too tight, to this, to that. That is so common. Please let me know if these are your problems. But I really like what Fiona said. Fiona, you have decluttered your wardrobe. It's such a good thing to do, so that you can start afresh. Comment from Iris, so many nice sweaters that I can't wear. Layering and creativity challenges. It seems that That's such a good comment, Iris, because it seems that what you used to have in your wardrobe, you may have some beautiful clothes you can no longer wear. Things don't quite work as they used to. If you have sleeveless tops suddenly, or sleeveless sweaters, you think now, okay, I don't want to show all this. Maybe the arms are no longer as taut as they used to be. Things are flapping about, so you want the sleeves to be a little bit longer, and that's such a common problem. So, for instance, for the arms, what can we do? For instance, you want to, in the summer, you don't want to show your arms, but you don't want to hide them completely. So things maybe in lace can be a good way to do this. Kind of show your arms without showing them. You're hiding them without hiding them, because you can kind of see through, but not completely. I think it's a kind of a halfway house that may work for you. So I hope that is helpful for you. Please let us know if that is helpful. What have you discovered that works for you? I'm saying from Glad Bergio from Sicily, I need to move to a cooler climate, maybe the UK, or maybe Normandy, because we're having a thunderstorm right now. By the way, as we're having a thunderstorm, I hope we're not going to have a power cut, but if we have a power cut, it's because of the storm. So I have another comment from Hélène. I feel overwhelmed by choices. I hate entering stores since menopause. I just can't match what to wear, and I don't care about looking sexy anymore. This is a problem. And this is such a common problem, because I'm sure your partner, your husband, are still finding you sexy, but we just don't feel sexy, because we look at ourselves like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. So we focus on these problem areas, and we don't feel sexy anymore. And I think we need to be kinder to ourselves. We need to accept that our body is going through that, because with age, and also, be thankful that we are at that age, because of this older age, that we are getting the menopause, and we are lucky to be to have reached that age, 60 plus or 50 plus. But yes, it has its own problem. So I think we need to accept our bodies more. I think many of us are a little bit too harsh on ourselves, and then we start. I hope we don't start hating areas of body. I hope we don't start hating a tummy that's protruding a bit more, saggy arms, or saggy bust, or the bottom that's going flat, or these kind of things. We need to be more accepting. Sorry about that. More accepting, more just observe the changing and accept them, and continue liking ourselves, because we are likable, we are lovable. We just need to be understanding, and I'm sure people in our family and friends, everything, are accepting us, with the change and everything. It's a little bit quite a difficult time at times, and we need to address the various problems, and address them in our style, and other ways. So again, let us know how you have managed, what tips and tricks, or what have you found that works for you in the some problem areas you're having with the menopause, either in style or otherwise. There's a good comment here from Christine. I don't like the old lady clothing that I see in the store, but I'm too old to wear tiny little skirts. That's so true. I feel there's nothing in between. It's either teenager clothing or grandma clothing. That's, again, I have seen that many times in many brands. It's either for 14-year-old or, Miss Marple again, and curtain looking florals. A comment from Tina: menopause belly is real and it won't go away. Tina, I have done a few videos on how to hide a tummy, and also I have a course on the minimize a big tummy. It's a course or masterclass. I think it's a course. So that may be helpful for you. But yes, the belly is, we can see it now. Even if we had a flat tummy all our lives, suddenly this tummy is taking a life of it, taking a life of its own, and here you are, it's here. So I find that, tummy flattening knickers work really well. The high-waisted jeans or high-waisted tailored trousers work well as well. They can act as a tummy flattener. But some trousers with pleats may not work. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't work. So you have to try things on and see if they work for you. Always, always, always try things that work for you. I have found something I was showing to my academy ladies an hour ago about something to look slimmer. So pinstripe to look slimmer, but also I did, okay, I put that in. One of the tricks to have, for instance, a smaller tummy is to wear clothes that are created, you probably can't see my face, that are nipped in at the waistline, that do create a narrow waistline. If they have a narrow waistline like this as an hourglass, not only your waistline is going to appear slimmer here, as you can see here. So whether it's fastened, unfastened, or fastened, you can see that the middle is thinner. And if the middle appears thinner, the middle, let's not forget, it's the tummy area. So that will be very flattering for you. A kind of style like that as a jacket or a blazer. That is nipped in at the waistline, but look as well here. Okay? It's kind of, so we have the inverted triangle here much thinner, and here it goes shaped like this. You can see here that triangle. That is such a flattering look for a jacket or blazer. Please let me know if you find this trick really helpful. Comment from Heidi: menopause, belly, waist, feet, and then hot summer temperature. What to do best? Please advise. So I mentioned the belly, I mentioned the waist, the feet, and the clothes in hot summer temperatures. You need to wear natural fibers, like linen is the best fabric for summer. Linen is breathe. It's a cool material, but it lets you breathe. It lets the body breathe, and because it's a fabric that we make clothes with linen that are loose, so it's even more comfortable. Okay, be careful not to wear acrylic or some really cheap polyester, because your body is not gonna breathe. Thérèse. Bonjour Thérèse. I am not in menopause yet, but I'm in my 40s and want to be proactive. You are so right, Thérèse. It's good to be prepared. Forewarned is forearmed. So there will be some things to change. So again, maybe could be the fabrics, could be if the tummy area start to bother you, things that are well nipped in, well tailored, that will help you. Again, for the feet, I didn't finish talking about the feet. Wear leather. If you perspire too much, you have problem with wearing heels, you can wear flats. There are some really, really beautiful flat shoes. You don't have to wear ugly shoes. I am against ugly shoes. But, there's some lovely flat shoes that are comfortable. but not in plastic. Oh, I got a super chat from Sarah Red Fox. Sarah, thank you very much for your super chat. Super chat really helps me. It helps support me, and it helps support me to create live stream and videos for you and help support my channel. So thank you very much. I have a comment from Roseanne. My arms are not as toned as they were, even though I do the same activities and I'm still thin. Yes, unfortunately, we need to work hard as we get older, and it's more tiring. It's more tiring. It's more difficult for us to move more, but unfortunately, this is what we have to do. And yes, it's got nothing to do with yes, all right, you're still thin, but arms are not as toned because we lose muscle. We lose muscle as we get older. We also lose elasticity in our skin. So things are not as taut as they were. CJ, great topic for me. Worrying about hot flashes definitely affects what I wear. Definitely. So layering is really good because if you're wearing things you can't take off really easy, suddenly you have a hot flash. Suddenly it's like 100 degrees in your body, especially the upper body, the neck, the face, and you feel you can't breathe and everything. So it's good to take away. You can take away jacket or your coat, your jacket, your cardigan or a scarf, because suddenly the temperature rises and 2 minutes later comes down. Linda, definitely tummy concealing issues. Yes. Sally, mes cheveux ne sont plus gras et je n'ai presque plus de poils aux aisselles surtout. Okay. So Sally is saying that her hair is no longer greasy, and she's got less hair underarms. Shannon, I never had sweating or hot flashes. I have to watch size of tummy. Oh, you're so lucky, Shannon. Especially the sweating, the hot flashes at night. Suddenly you can't bear even one sheet, and 5 minutes later you're frozen. And the poor husband is hot, is cold, is hot and cold next to you. From Susan, I used to be a pear and now I am an apple. I still gravitate towards style that flattered my old body but don't always look great on my current shape. Well, we need to adapt. As you know, style is a journey, so it's not a destination, but it's a journey. So as you move along, your style has to change with you. And the menopause is a big part of our journey as a woman, and also in our style. So our style has to adapt the same as us. Sean says it doesn't happen all at once, but sometimes I feel like it does. I feel like the loose skin on the arms just happened this year, but I also lost a few pounds in the last few months. Yes, it can really creep up on you when you least expect it. Sometimes it feels like, oh, you look at the mirror and say, what's happened? The neck is going as well. I've got wrinkles, and what's happened to my jawline? And the eyebrows are getting thinner. What's happening? And everything. And sometimes, we don't notice much, and the next morning, everything's gone. So, yes, unfortunately, it's not easy. It's time in our lives where things are going. And it is difficult. I said in the beginning, we need to accept it, be kinder. Yes, but that doesn't mean that it is an easy thing to do. I think we have some internal work to do, because it can be quite emotional. Barbara says, my issues, added tummy in one size, larger boobs, inverted triangle, but short, 154. And yes, here again, so again, Barbara may have to adjust. You may have to adjust your style, the clothes that you used to wear, to now to change your bra size, change also your your clothes, because now you have the tummy is becoming larger than it was. I've noticed as well, for me, because being French, I'm used to wearing things that are closer to the body, and because of that, um, I can no longer, I mean, skirts and dresses, I mean, trousers. I can't put the button around the tummy. Um, One thing maybe is to move the button, remove the button, and putting, re-sew it, but a little bit further away to give you room to breathe. Smadar says, no more dresses or skirts that are not midi or maxi, as I live in a hot and humid place. I have sort of very light tops over a sleeveless shirt, but in the end, I stay with the sleeveless. Yes, and you can try linen because it is very breathable. Yes, and midi and maxi, as well as being comfortable for you, they're also fashionable and trendy. And I think they're very feminine. I think they're very flattering. I love them myself. Thank you very much, Michelle Hawkins, for your super chat. You are very kind. Thank you. Comment from Sophie. Loss of confidence is a major concern for me. Thank you for acknowledging this issue. Love it, video chat. Thank you very much. Self-confidence is a big issue during the menopause. And Frenching helps confidence, because when you start working on your style, that will give you confidence. And when you get confidence, a little bit more confidence, that will help your style as well. So I always say that, the French Chic style works from, outside in and inside out and outside in. So that will help you raise your self-confidence. From Michelle Duchesne, Eat Like a French Woman program and dress in classic equals are a great help. Thank you very much, Michelle. Certainly that Eat Like, I don't know if any of you know, but I have a quite large program called Eat Like a French Woman, and I have many people, many students in it. Actually, it is one of my most popular program. I think my helping tech can put the link in the chat here. Eat Like a Frenchman program, and he's helping me not put on too much weight, to keep my weight into a certain, not to put on more weight than I would want to. So it's a really good program. It teaches you to eat mindfully, to really control what you are eating, but in a nice way, and to eat as well with the family, enjoy the moment and make it into a celebration. And the dress classic, it's called A Touch of Class equals. It's a really good program as well, online course about the classic pieces that are flattering and can be the basics, if you like, of your capsule wardrobe. Roseanne says, I think we also need to accept that we have to do something different to be our best selves. That's exactly, Roseanne. I totally agree with that. I used to keep my body, including my arms, in shape with walking and hula hooping. Oh, I now use weights. Exactly. We have to remember to be proactive and continue working, and continue working even harder. Karen says, how do you keep linen garment from looking like you slept in them? I call them smile lines for clothes, Karen. But everybody knows that linen creases, And I think, we all recognize linen for what it is. It is quality fabric. So we realize there will be some creases, but if you want to avoid creases, you can get some linen cotton blends that look like linen but don't crease as much, or really some of them don't hardly crease at all. So that would be something that you may want to have a look at. This style, so look where I am now. This style, the next couple of days we will enter summer and humidity. I had summer since I started menopause. Even though I wear light cotton linen, I love colder seasons. Yes, totally agree. Summer can be very difficult, but you are choosing well by wearing light cotton and linen, because these are so good in the heat. From Glad Burgio, menopause specialist Dr. Susan Hardwick Smith on YouTube has started a hormonal cream at age 63. It has helped with hot flashes enormously, sleep and libido. Oh, but thank you very much for recommendation. We can all look into that. See Mama, I always carry a cotton square scarf in a plastic bag in my handbag in summer. If it gets too hot for me, I will wet it and drape it around my neck. Very cooling. That's a very nice tip. Thank you for sharing. It's good for you to, very nice of you to share your tips and tricks. I need to drink a bit of water. One of my best tips is to drink a lot of water. Let's not forget that. Very good for you, in and out. From M. Mekaral, I try to shop for off-shoulder tops to cover my arms a bit and look for ruching in the bodice, especially the waistline. Excellent. And they are on trend right now. Not only are they flattering, feminine, but they are on trend. So we're lucky to have them in many, many brands and shops. Those off-shoulder tops. Katarina, at 70, everything has changed. Apple shape, big belly, drop boobs, loosened, wrinkled skin, thinning head hair, sudden facial hair, swollen ankles. Who is the woman in the mirror? Humor helps. Exactly. Being able to laugh at ourselves and our problems really, really helps. And the same thing as kindness and being understanding. And also thankful in having reached that age. And maybe every morning we should be, we could be saying, thank you for my body, and thank you for what it has done over the years. All that thing. And kindness. From Glad, Reflabby, Wrinkly Arms. See Dr. Eric Berg DC video. Lose arm fat quick, best tip. I have not started exercises yet, but I am hopeful. Okay, I look at that, but my friend Tracy Campoli has a fitness channel, and one of her videos is about flabby arms, for flabby arms. So Tracy Campoli and Dr. Eric Berg. So thank you very much, Glad Bergio, for your comment, for your recommendation. From Michel Duchesne, mindfulness and not being punitive on yourself are so helpful, and my family noticed my change in clothing style. We have to keep adapting. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you very, very much. And mindfulness is very important. I mentioned mindful eating in a mindful way in my Eat Like a Frenchman program, but also in style. And we can say that French chic is like Zen in the art of style. Very good, Michel, and thank you. From I think it's a comment from Smadar. Change of food that are cooling, especially at night. Less heavy dinners. Yes, this can reduce night hot flushes. Yes, very good. And so more cool foods are good, and also not eating too late at night, because if you start that, if you do digestion at night, you will feel hotter and you won't feel comfortable. So if you can eat a little bit earlier in the evening, that would be much better for you, because there has been some studies that have said that people who don't have who don't sleep well at night, who won't sleep enough, have a tendency to eat more, and because of this, they are more likely to put on weight. So let's try to eat a little bit earlier, a little bit less in the evening. That's like we do in France. Eat like a French woman again, and then we hopefully have a better night's sleep, and hopefully not eat as much, and hopefully not put on extra weight. I think it's a question from Susie. I have questioned wearing shorts, but wearing longer, looser shorts dressed up has felt right, and I'm almost 60. What's your thoughts? Well, that's a very good question. There are shorts and there are shorts. Excuse me. I am all for tailored shorts, shorts that look smart, stylish, tailored, as opposed to short, really short hot pants, or frayed jean shorts, or loose shorts for sports or something like that. So the longer one, tailored one, look really good. From Shiban, do any of the ladies here have any advice about dealing with the psychology of being newly menopausal? It's so weird to see a stranger looking back at me in the mirror. So any advice, anybody else out there? We need to expect it. And again, I mentioned the kindness about ourselves. Also to our body, because our bodies worked so hard all these years, and is still working hard now, and it has served us well. And maybe talking like we're doing right now, talking to other women of the same age who have gone through the same problems, who are going at the same time as you. If you have friends or relatives in the same age group, maybe that would be helpful for you. But yes, it's not an easy time. AW, carrying a fan at hand is helpful for sudden hot flushes to cool yourself down with style. Very chic. A nice fan. I like that from Tracy Talks. Try to accept this and try not to over focus on the negative, and talk with humor to friends. I like that. Thank you, Tracy. A very good help. So they are very good advice and tips and tricks and recommendation. So do we have any other questions on this topic, my lovely ladies? So if you want any, I think I did a video on the menopause and how to dress in the summer in the heat. Have a look on my website for that Eat Like a Frenchwoman program. And also I've got the apple shape for the tummy area. I have also minimized a big tummy e-course. Oh, thank you very much, Solomon Overhead, for your super thanks. She says, continued appreciation for all that you do for fashion and style. Merci beaucoup, Marianne. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. A comment from Dana, while I am fighting my weight, I also focus more on quality of skin. Yes, look after your skin. Drink more water, ladies. It's very good for the body. On the inside, your body needs water. Let's not forget that most of the body is made of water, but also it's going to help the skin as well. So lots and lots of water. Because even though we think we drink a lot of water, we don't usually drink enough. I also mentioned that in my Eat Like a Frenchman course. We need to drink more. A comment from Irish, if I don't want lace or transparent fabric, which is a bit elderly, linen or light cottons is very good as well. Cotton, very good. Light cottons and linen. The question from Anna, should I get rid of my clothes that are not fitting properly now, or should I keep them if I manage to lose some weight? I am unable to do my workouts now. Hopefully we'll be back soon. Well, if you think that, Anna, you are likely to go back into them, if you're likely to lose weight in the next recent future, you can keep them. But if you think it's likely that you will not be able to get into those clothes, should you keep them? I think the question for you to think about, maybe journal it. I hope you have a style journal. Ask yourself the question, honestly, if you're being honest with yourself, do you think you'll be able to get in those clothes in a year, with the next 6 months or 2 years? Because if you keep them for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, by the time, if you lose a little bit of weight, you may be able to get in, but maybe they won't be in style anymore, in fashion. Maybe you won't like them, then sometimes we may hang on to things, but sometimes it's a waste of time or something. So I send the ball into your court and make the decision and see if you are likely to go back in them, or it's better to declutter. Okay, so I think there's no more questions. So my lovely ladies, I think, I hope I was able to do a nice live stream, even though I could not see me in my screen, but never mind. What matters the most is that you were able to see me and hear me. So hopefully next week, in the next live stream, I will be able to see myself and hopefully be on the, not to one side, or my head not too high or too low. So thank you very much. A big thank you to you. To all of you who've been live to me, especially those of you who have given me super thanks. Thank you very much for supporting me and my channel. I will speak to you next week, next Thursday. In the meantime, please take care of yourself. Be kind to yourselves. So thank you very much. Au revoir.